Hey guys, this is Patrick from the 90 Video Blog Challenge, and it is, as you can see, broad daylight. It's actually the morning now, so technically I'm counting it as continuing the challenge because I haven't slept yet. But yeah, tonight or last night, went to a party. I was DJing at a party, and I just want to really quick do a recap of my experience or I guess thoughts of the party. And please excuse me, I had a few beers, so I'm a little tired and starting to feel the hangover already. So, anyhow, the night was really good and had a really good time. My sets went really well, my DJ sets went really well, and everybody was really enjoying it. And the one thing that I want to comment on this blog, this video blog, is my game performance because that's obviously what I've been working on lately. And it was really, really strange. So the club was a small club, so I wasn't doing kind of really hard approaches. It was more like trying to be project a fun vibe, project a really exciting atmosphere, and then have people sort of come to me. That's something I was reading on one of the forums here in Japan. That's a good way to approach smaller clubs. But it was kind of interesting. There was one girl who was really cute, and we kind of interacted a bit throughout the night at different points. And we, as I said, I wasn't really trying to push hard because it was a small club and it wasn't really, I didn't feel like it would really be appropriate to kind of do a really hard kind of game in that situation. But every time we interacted, she was giving me a lot of kind of signs like she was into me, and so she was like standing really close, and she was holding eye contact, and she would kind of come back to talk to me if I went away or something like that. So I didn't really think too much of it, or I didn't really put too much effort into it. But right at the end of the night, I packed up my things, I left the club, and I was just going to go home. And I ended up running into her and her friends, and they were all walking home as well. And so I walked with them for a bit. I walked with them to the subway, and I guess they were going to, her friends were going to a different subway or going somewhere else, and she lived in the area. So it was kind of funny. Everybody kind of stopped and gathered around the entrance to the subway. I was going in. She was kind of sort of waiting for me to do something. And then all of her friends were kind of choding around, to use the RSD term. They were kind of just choding around her, and it was really obvious. Like two of the guys definitely wanted to sleep with her, and they were just being really chody about it, and just said kind of some offhand comments as they left that subway area to go wherever they were going. Like they they just said like good luck to me. It was just really really chody. And then so I was standing there with, it was me and her, just the two of us in front of the subway station. Um, and at this point, I had uh, pretty much, I just intended, my plan was to just go home. I wasn't really expecting to be in a situation where she actually stayed and didn't go with her friends, and she was just staying to talk to me. So I kind of didn't really know what to do, and what I did was I got her number, which was good, and I just kept thinking like, be the leader, be uh, not forceful, but be confident, be the leader, be outcome independent, and I just had all these like RSD sort of mentalities flashing through my head. So I got her number, and then also tried to lead her back to her place, but that didn't really work. And then tried to go in for a kiss, and that didn't really work. Just got her on the cheek, but um, I was kind of a side note. I was given a bottle of Jameson by the owner of the club because he was feeling really generous today, and I was thinking to myself. So after I went in for the kiss and it didn't really work out, I just told her, "Well, I'll see you later then," and then went into the subway. And I was thinking, as I was going back in, I was kind of like kicking myself, thinking, I got this bottle of Jameson. I probably should have asked if she wanted to get a drink of Jameson at her place, kind of thing. And thinking about that, what I could have done was kind of it was going. I was going over it over and over and over in my mind on the way back from the subway. And I know that's not really a good, healthy thing to do, but it's just kind of natural, I guess. And I was thinking about what I could have said differently or could have done differently. And I guess my point with talking about this is that on the positive side, I did think about and try to, I guess, lead, and I tried to be more forward, be more outgoing, be more, take more action in the sort of seduction process. But on the other side, I think I didn't. I was still, when I was actually in that situation, when I was actually at the moment of I have to figure out a way to get back to her place, I kind of froze up and I didn't really know what to do. So, again, on the plus side, I was thinking about it, so it wasn't just automatic, which was good, or like I wasn't just doing the same thing I've been doing for the past 28 years of my life. So I had a different mentality going, which was good. But I still obviously need a lot of experience because I thought about a million things I could have done or said that would have been better than what I actually did in the moment. So just some reflections from today, and I think this is going pretty long at this point. So yeah, that's it from me from the video blog. And yes, please excuse me if I sound a little drunk or that story was very rambly. But that's what I wanted to share today. Okay, well, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully sober. Should be good. Okay.